Hey, what's going on? My name is Sean Starr. I'm a student in Dr. Bucky's sports psychology class. I'm here to tell you how you can make yourself a more confident golfer with the implementation of an effective imagery training program. Used by one of the greatest golfers of all time, Jack Nicklaus, the use of imagery is perhaps golf training's best kept secret. And best of all, it's free. With the proper imagery training program, golfers of all skill levels can improve both mentally and physically. But first, it's important to learn how to use imagery effectively. Many golfers may already use some sort of visualization in their pre-shot routine. However, the use of imagery is much more than simply going through your next shot in your head right before you strike the ball. Instead, it's crucial to learn to create an image that is as vivid as possible. This means using all of your senses, not just your sight, when creating your image. Recreate in your mind everything you would experience and feel when creating an image. The smell of the freshly cut grass, the sound of a nearby golf cart, the feel of the leather grips on your club. Expand on what you see also, not just your ball and the target. Include your playing partners, the adjacent fairway, the golfers on the next tee. Include all of this in your image. Another key to effective imagery is controllability, or the ability to manipulate your images so they do what you want them to do. This, of course, includes never picturing yourself making a bad shot. Thankfully, controlling imagery in golf is much easier than most other sports, where there are several variable factors, like opponents, teammates, and fans. None of those are usually present in golf, meaning that mainly only environmental factors, most notably the wind, cannot be controlled. Now that you know the two keys of imagery, it's time to go over the two types of imagery. The first, internal imagery, is the most common. Internal imagery recreates the execution of a skill from a first-person perspective. This would mean picturing yourself standing over the ball, seeing your club come through the zone to strike the ball. The second type is external imagery, which recreates the image from a third-person perspective. This would be akin to watching yourself swing through someone else's eyes, or like seeing yourself on video. Whether you use internal or external imagery actually isn't all that important. What's more important is the vividness of your image and your ability to control that image and to make it do exactly what you want it to. Now that you know the two types and the two keys to imagery, you must develop an imagery training program. The first step in developing an imagery training program is to evaluate your own imagery ability. Remember, imagery is a learned skill and must be practiced daily in order to improve. When do you practice your imagery? Before and after practice, before and after competition, during breaks in action, during personal time, and when recovering from an injury. Using imagery while recovering from an injury is especially beneficial, considering that the athlete does not have to harm his or her body but can still get better. Along with evaluating your own imagery skills, there are other guidelines that are part of developing an imagery training program. They include maintaining positive focus, a proper setting, relaxed concentration, and realistic expectations.